What is up, everybody? It's Moverse here today. So, news has dropped that Sony has acquired a new gaming studio. This studio I'm not too familiar with. I've never heard of the studio before until today. But they are welcoming the Savage Game Studios to the PlayStation Studios family, and they're gonna work on making mobile games for PlayStation. And it's like I don't care about mobile games in general. So I guess kudos to this studio. But it is kind of concerning. I mean, they're working on studios, they're working on movies, TV shows. Well, where are the exclusive games coming out besides Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine? And maybe like the Final Fantasy, a few of those Final Fantasy games, the Square Enix partner games. But outside of those, what else is coming out anytime soon? That's the big question is. Yeah, but it's like, where's their big first party titles after this? Because we know, at least with Microsoft, this year been kind of rough with first party content. Even though that game I just played recently, As Dusk Falls, was an amazing title a lot of people slept on, but that game was really amazing, which launched on Game Pass. This year has been pretty not lackluster for Microsoft for first party content. But at least we know in the future they're bringing more stuff, like all these exclusive games they got in the future. But we can't say the same for PlayStation. Like, we just know Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. And other than that, I'm just clueless about what else they're bringing out past those games. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. They need to get, like, a showcase or, like, something that shows, like, what's going after those two major Marvel games. Because it's looking pretty dry on that PlayStation. But let's see what people got to say about this move right here. This guy says, who? Yeah, you need to Google this one. Yeah, because it's like I don't think most people know who that studio even is or what games they made before. No one asked by someone worthy like Rockstar Games. Yeah, like this guy, like they have the money to buy Rockstar Games. Okay. We want the PS6, not this. Okay. The future of PlayStation. Okay. Starting Monday with an acquisition. Mobile game company LOL. Yeah, I mean, are people really big on a mobile game? I'm sure the mobile game makes a lot of money, but is the average person who's reading like an article like this care about mobile gaming? To be honest, I think the person who's probably like read articles or watching a video like this are not probably too proud, not too fond of the mobile gaming market. To be honest, I think it's just like the casuals who are into mobile gaming like that. Um, It's a studio that specializes in mobile games. Jim Ryan talked about mobile recently, and it looked like this is them getting real serious about it for the future. Okay. Should have bought Microsoft. Huge L. Sony keeps losing. That's a ridiculous post right there. Okay. People just be saying anything on this app right here. Uh, Never heard of them. Yeah, I don't think most people have heard of this company. And he says, who? But for real though, it's like this news isn't really even news, right? Like I don't really care to be honest. It's like I want to hear about where is there major first party content coming up besides just them doing like remasters or remakes or director's cuts. Like where's the next first party content coming out for Sony? Uh, Sony is once again emulating Microsoft again mobile studios. Do they have any originality? Yeah, they do seem to be copying Microsoft a lot lately. From copying how Game Pass is, they made themselves a lesser version of Game Pass with their PS Plus tier services. Making games go to PC, making again a special studio just to port games to PC, and now they're getting stuff to port on phones or mobile as well. So definitely following Microsoft's influence. So stop acquiring studios we don't know and start acquiring big studios like Rockstar, Sega, or something. We need a showcase. Yeah, they really do it. They really do at this point. They need to show a showcase, like what's in the future for PlayStation. Okay, so this is why they made the PlayStation Backbone controller. Pretty obvious, I know, but I guess they're just killing hope of ever getting back into the handheld market. I run the speculating that Sony would try to get into the mobile game business, and even worse, do the same thing everyone else is doing: season pass shop and charge you full price up front. Yeah. Man, I don't see them really making some blockbuster mobile game that's just gonna make everybody want to go to it. At least when Nintendo did it, when they start putting games on mobile, or they start letting people use their licenses. Pokemon Go was a big success. I don't see the same thing happen for Sony, where it's like a big success on mobile. Like, what can they really make really? What a waste of money. At least you said it, not me. I mean, like, what are they really gonna do? Like, copy other games and put the PlayStation characters on them? Like, what can you really expect from a mobile market from PlayStation? A mobile gaming team for PlayStation? Like, at least, like I said, Nintendo is kind of doing well in this avenue. Like, it's like the Mario Kart mobile game they got. I don't think Sony could do the same. I don't think they could be as successful as Nintendo is with the mobile market, to be honest. Just as Microsoft got their hands on King with Activision deals, Sony is wise to invest in mobile games. That said, it's fascinating watching them march in the opposite direction of the PS4 generation. Between this and more live service games coming up, yeah, they had definitely did a full like 180 between this and the PS4 generation. Here's a look at a list of their games developed till now. Pretty much nothing. Okay. Sony understands they have to move beyond the console to reach more gamers. Been telling you guys this since the Xbox started pushing games to PC in 2016. Software keeps gamers in the ecosystem is key, and they can do that beyond the box. Okay. I mean, this news is so underwhelming. A mobile studio, at the end of the day, this is like super underwhelming, to be honest. Like, this isn't really, like, it's supposed to be good news. It's super underwhelming. It's just saying more and more how they want to diversify from being just in the console market at this point. They want to get their hands on the PC. They want to get a little part of the mobile market as well, because the console gamers alone they're not making them enough money, to be honest. It's like exclusives don't do that well on Sony's platform. Like, people aren't buying those games as the fanboys make it out to be. As yeah, they have to do these different tactics to get more money from different audiences. So, following Xbox's actual thought leader, remember folks clowning Gears Pop and Halo twin stick shooters? Sony is late to this party. So much money on mobile and PC, it's not even funny. Yeah. Sony's just following suit at this point. It's like so much for the market leader when they're following everybody else. I mean, they're just extremely late to the party on this too, because they should have been there, so they're going to do it. But at the end of the day, it's a news story. I think it's very underwhelming. Like, I really don't care about Sony making mobile games, but there you go. That's the news for today. Sony's big acquisition, which is kind of like, it's kind of laugh-worthy, but I kind of see where they're doing it. It's like better late than never, but it's like, I don't really care about whatever mobile game they're making. I don't think it's going to have any impact as the ones that like Nintendo has started doing on their mobile platform. So it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts down below about this new acquisition from Sony. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.